Playboi Carti just dropped a brand new music video and song. Today, we're gonna be turning it into our very own edit.
I just be styling this hard sleep. See her. She never made it hard for me. See her. I can't trust my ass. Like, how do I see?
It's a great way to practice editing if you don't have video clips of your own to edit with. We have the full music video here. Now, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna right click, go over to scene edit detection here, and then apply a cut at each detected point and create a bin of subclips. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to cut the music video for us, take all the individual clips and put them into a bin for us. We're going to hit analyze. Now, once that's done, we're going to have a bin just like this of the entire music video cut. And then we're going to delete all of this here, go back in, drag the music video back in, right click on it, unlink, delete, and then we're just going to have the song here. Now, I'm going to listen to the song and find a certain part I want to edit to. Now, I figured it'd be best if I just edited to this part. Let me play it for you guys. Now that sounds pretty fire. It's about 15 seconds, the perfect amount of time for an edit. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to that bin of subclips. I'm gonna bring in clips individually one by one and edit them to the beat. Drag and drop that in. You guys get the process. You see how fire and easy that is. Once I'm done cutting the video here, I'm going to play it through for you guys. Then we're going to go ahead and color it and add effects to it. I recommend you watch this video all the way to the end because this is basically showing you guys how I would edit a music video, but just in a much shorter process. All right, guys, so I have the fully cut edit here. As you guys could see, there's a bunch of different chops, but I'm just going to play it through for you guys.
I just be styling this hard sleep. See her. She never made it hard for me. See her. I can't trust my ass. Like, how do I see? I'm in a hat. She's in the heat.
Now that looks pretty fire. We're gonna go ahead and color the video now. Going back into our project, I'm gonna right click, create a new item and go over to adjustment layer. I'm gonna hit OK and drag and drop that on top of our footage. Now, I recommend you guys color your videos with adjustment layer. It's way easier to do so. Now we're gonna click on the adjustment layer, go up to our Lumetri color here, open up creative, hit look, none, browse. And we're gonna color this using my ultimate LUT pack. It has 1 through 282 different LUTs and 7 additional film LUTs. So if you guys cop this down below, you will literally never run out of LUTs. We're gonna go ahead and throw on a completely random one. Let's go with 82 here. Now that the LUT is on, we have the super creative look here to start with. We're gonna go into basic correction now and play with it to get it to our liking. I'm just gonna go and turn the exposure up a little bit, just like so. And the shadows up, green, blue there. Let's see scenes like this. It just looks so much sicker with the LUT on it. And for these scenes here, I'm going to click on the individual clip, go over and turn up the shadows here, just so we have a little bit more to see. I'm going to press Control C on that clip, go to the next one because it's the exact same, and press Control Alt V. And we're going to paste just the Lumetri color here and match just like that. Now, the next look I'm going to go for is I'm going to go ahead and throw on some film grain. I'm going to throw on the film grain from my Film Looks pack, but you guys can get film grain from anywhere. But I'll have that pack linked below as well. This is the film grain here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to effect controls, bring down the scale so it perfectly matches just like that. I'm going to hold Alt, drag to the right, and cut it just like so. Right click and nest them. Then we're going to go up into opacity and change the blend mode to overlay. We're going to have this super clean grain here. As you guys can see, we're going to go ahead and turn it on and off. All right, now that we have this set up, we're going to be adding some transitions and effects. If we go into effects here and under presets, I have an entire Opium Looks preset bank pack. If you guys want to check this out, it's on my website. There's a bunch of different looks and effects inside of it. So if you go ahead and drag on this black and white grain here, you guys can see we get a pretty crazy look like this. And that's just the beginning. We can drag on a bunch more. So I'm going to start off duplicating this clip here, going over, going to speed and duration, reversing it. And we're going to go and make the speed 200. And let's make the speed for this 150. And then I'm going to drag and drop that camcorder on top of this clip here. Now, I think that looks pretty fire there as a transition. And we're going to drag and drop my CRT textures in here. And we're going to go to this one right here. And I'm just going to look for a little clip we can use as a transition. So I'm going to hit I here for in. And then as soon as the transitions, hit O. And we're going to put that in between here. Change the speed and duration to 500 so it happens a lot faster. Put it in between these two clips. And let's look for that exact middle point again, which is right here. That over. And then if we go up into effect controls here and turn this to green and bring it out, have a transition like this. Be fire. I recommend you guys mess with it to your liking. What we're going to do next is we're going to go to this part right here. Put a cut right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go 1 to 2 frames. We're going to delete that. We're going to duplicate it, reverse it, and we're going to duplicate this with glitches. And we're going to cut this one halfway through, drag and drop camcorder on here. Cut this one, drag and drop camcorder on here. And we're going to do the same thing for this clip right here. We're going to do it with 1 frame this time. Duplicate it, right click, speed and duration, reverse, okay. Boom. We're going to cut this one halfway through. A little bit more of a zoom here. Now to blend this whole thing together, we're going to add some transitions. Let me show you guys how to do that. We're going to go into project, drag and drop that adjustment layer back in. Then we're going to go into effects, close the OPM looks, and we're going to open up the fast movement effects here. We're going to go into V3, and we're going to open up some hits, some shakes, wipes. And these are all preset transitions for Premiere Pro. I highly recommend them. On each one, it shows you how many frames the adjustment layer should be. What we're going to do is we're going to cut the first one to 6 and cut it. We're going to go to the first transition, which is right here. And we're going to duplicate these a few more times just so we have more to use after. And playing this through with no transition, you guys can see that's how that looks. If we go ahead and add a hard wipe with flash, if something like this. Looks super clean. I'm going to go ahead and add a few more here. Let's try some hits. We're going to try the aggressive hit with flash. Do a shake 2 here. I'm basically just going to go through each one, adding these fast movement effects transitions, and I'll show you guys how it looks once it's done. Alright guys, now that we've got all of our effects and transitions on here, I'm going to play it through for you guys, and this is what we've got so far. I think we can add a little bit more effects here. I'm going to go ahead and play this one clip here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do that 1 frame back and forth effect. And we're going to duplicate this 1 frame that we have here, reverse it, highlight them, and then just continuously duplicate these. So I'm going to play that through. And let's start and do the exact same thing here as well. Play it through. We'll have something like this. And we'll just go ahead and reverse this here. And I think this is the final edit here, guys. We're going to keep it simple and just go for more of a flowy look with basic effects. I think this is more of Cardi's vibe. Just added a super sick color to it with our color grade here. If we turn this on and off, we go ahead and play this here for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Go ahead and watch it.
I just be styling this hard sleeve. See her. She never made it hard for me. See her. I can't trust my ass. Like, how do I see? I'm in the hat. She's in the heat.
I think that's pretty fire. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. If you guys want to grab any of the assets I use in this, they'll be linked below. You guys can use code IGOTYOU to get 15% off. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, I recommend checking out this video right here. See you guys there.